Hey there, guys. How you doing? It's another Sunday. It's actually not for me, it's a Friday. I'm doing this early because I got stuff I gotta do. Mainly stuff I gotta write. If you want to read it, it's on the Pirate Radio podcast website. Shilling out for something else that I do, because I'm awesome. So yeah, it's let me check what the date is actually, because I'm not entirely sure. It will be the 31st of May 2015. Hey, that's cool. It's the last day of May. That kind of rhymes. It's the last day of May. It's the last day of May. May you have a good last day on the last day of May. Ooh. Yeah, that just happened. So yeah, something big has kind of happened. Not that big, actually. So the game that has garnered so much criticism, whatever, hatred, is coming out, or has come out. I think by the time you're watching this, I think it's probably come out. It's coming out tomorrow, I think, for me, Saturday. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not very good with this. Last time I said that a game was coming out, and I wasn't entirely sure what day it was coming out. So I'm not very good at keeping up with the exact date, because I don't really care, is the reason. I just, when a game comes out that looks interesting, I just get it sometime down the road. I don't necessarily get it straight away, because that seems like a waste of time for me. Like, how am I going to know if I like it? Gotta wait till someone tells me it's good, you know? It's like what happened with Cities Skylines. Didn't get that till old Paternoster said it's good, and I was like, alright, well, I'll get it then. Seems cool. So before we get on to hatred, after that long 2-minute spiel about nothing, I'm gonna do a quiz online. I'm getting a lot of in the audio, because I haven't got a pop filter in front. Actually, I'm just gonna put one on now. I'll be right back in a second. Alright, that should be better. Stuck on a pop filter. It's funny, I got a new shock mount for my microphone, and it has a pop filter with it, but it's too small. It was made for a tiny little, like, monkey-sized microphone. Whatever. So I've got my old one that I'm still clipping to it, which seems like a waste of time, but whatever. So I'm going to do this quiz, where my mouse is. It's a Five Nights at Freddy's 2 personality quiz. I don't know what it's about. I thought, you know what would be funny if I just did something for this vlog. I don't like just talking and, you know, about stuff. I mean, I do, but I mean, it'll be interesting to just do something. So here, I'm going to do a quiz. So let's see what this thing has to say about my personality and which character I would be best with, or at, or as, or whatever it's going for. I don't know. Welcome to the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 personality quiz. First off, what character do you want to get? A, the puppet. B, I'm not gonna say A, B, that's stupid. New Chica, the Mangle, New Freddy, Balloon Boy, Old Chica, Old Freddy, Old Bonnie, Foxy, New Bonnie, or Golden Freddy. Or, the only good choice, I don't want it to affect my results. Which is totally true. I'm gonna click that. Because I don't want to. What's the point? What would be your attack? Pretend that Jeremy's Freddy mask actually fooled me. Once he puts his Freddy mask down and the monitor up, I can attack. Well, I think that's probably gonna get Old Bonnie or Old Chica. So that's what that's gonna correlate to. Jeremy had better keep flashing the flashlight on me. If he doesn't, he's a goner. Well, that would be Foxy. Climb in the vents and lure all the others into Jeremy's office, shutting off his flashlight first, of course. Well, I don't know. That's probably Chica, the new Chica, or the new Bonnie, one of them, or Balloon Boy. I'll be the first one to leave and climb in their vents to get to Jeremy's office. Well, that's definitely Bonnie, I think, or Chica, one of them. I'm quick to kill Jeremy if he doesn't keep my music box going. If you don't know who that is, you haven't played the game. That's the puppet. I'll watch from a distance at first, then figure out Jeremy's strategy and attack. I think that's either Mangle or Freddy. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've actually looked at the characters in the game. I'll just creep Freddy out from a distance for a while. If he doesn't pay attention to me, then I'll climb in the vents and attack him once he puts his monitor down. Sorry. I don't know who that would be. That's actually a pretty good idea, though. I'll go with that one, but I'm going to read the rest. Crawl into the vents. Jeremy can put his mask up, but he can never truly get rid of me. Oh, that's Balloon Boy. I'll get into the vents and make sure he doesn't wait, what? I'll get into vents and make sure I don't make any noise while I'm in them. Soon enough, I'll be in Jeremy's office. He can't do anything to stop me after that. That will be also Balloon Boy, I think. Are there any more that just stay in his office? I don't know. I won't show up until in the first few nights, so Jeremy thinks I'm not a problem. On night 5, he'll regret not paying attention to me. That'll be Golden Freddy. I don't know, I guess I'll just appear, oh, that's Golden Freddy. I still think that the creeping out in the distance, I think that's a great idea. What's your favorite color? Red, silver, orange, with a wiggly, grey, pink, white, black, gold, purple, I don't know, yellow, blue, or green. That's the best one, I don't know. What a great, yeah. It should just say nothing, oh, whatever. What's your personality? Sophisticated and smart, if I do so myself. I don't talk much. I can be mean sometimes without knowing it. Other than that, I'm loud and friendly, quiet and mature, loud and mean, happy 100% of the time. 0, 0, 0. Oh, ew. I've been told it gets scary sometimes. Shy, but trust me, I'm hyper once I warm up to people. That's me. Which one of these sounds like something you would say? Let's rock! Do you want a balloon or what? Please go away. Let's party. Screeching. Well, that is something that I say quite often. Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's. I've never said that, actually. I will find you and I will kill you. I don't believe I am Liam Neeson. Let's eat. Music starts playing. That's not saying something, actually. Growls. It's also really not saying something. And come on down to Pirate Cove. I have said that before, but not in context of this. I'm going to do screeching. That's a pretty good answer. What is something you hate? Kids, people who are too sensitive / can't tell a joke, bullies, people who are overly serious, which is kind of... oh no, I guess it isn't. People who are overly hyper or happy, anyone who doesn't have manners, sitting in one space for too long or spot, anyone who doesn't like music, people in general, people who tell me to grow up, and anyone who doesn't take me seriously. I think that, where is it? Manners. I think that's it. You gotta have manners. You gotta have manners. How was your day today? Oh, thanks for asking. Wow, you're nosy. Awesome. Terrible. God, I'm so sick of everything. Nice, but nothing really different happened, but nothing went wrong. This is pretty much what it was for me. Dramatic voice. Smashing. I can't do his voice, but I know who it's supposed to be. It's that guy from the True Thornberries? No, the Wild Thornberries. That's a smashing size. Meh, I'm super tired as usual. Actually, this one is totally me. Good, thanks for asking. If you ask my girlfriend, every time she asks me how I'm doing, it's always, I'm tired. Because I'm always tired. It's just ridiculous, like, work so stupidly much. Alright, decent. Well, the fact that you asked makes my day better. I'm tempted to say this one too. Thank you for asking, but you know, tiredness just kind of overcuts it. What do you do in your free time? Play my guitar? Don't have a guitar. Think about the past? Don't have a past. Hand out balloons and prizes? Don't have balloons, but I do have prizes, but I'm not handing them out. Give life. I'm not sure how you'd do that. Party? Oh, I don't really do that. Obsess over pirates? Well, no, not really. Sleep, eat, scare children? Heh, I don't do much. And make strategies how to kill... Yes, that one's the best one. I've got to kill that guy. Thank you for taking the quiz. I may add more questions / characters later on. No problem. Do you want a prize before you go? Okay, no problem. The quiz is over already? Thank God it's over. Oh, okay. So this one really has nothing to do with it. How am I supposed to... oh, whatever. I will do... farewell. It's a pretty good answer. Submit your answers. I got Old Freddy. You are Old Freddy. Old Freddy is probably the least active animatronic until Night 5, so that was the one who would wake up. Much like his 2.0 counterpart, he adapts to the player's strategy throughout the game. The more you die in the game, the more Old Freddy shows up. Old Freddy does not ever show up in the vents, and quite commonly shows up in the office's main entrance. If you don't shine your flashlight on Old Freddy enough, he'll show up in the office. Old Freddy is quiet and mature. I like how I added that on the end, like that's really all you really needed to know. Which character... I didn't say that, it said personality. Oh, whatever. Which character are you? And it was like talking about personality at the beginning. And it's like quiet and mature. It's just like this whole thing is just like, oh, this is the character. Here's the personality. Well, that's nice of you to add that on. I'm not really quiet and mature, but sure, why not? So anyway, now that that's done, let's talk about something serious. I'm actually already up to 10 minutes in this, which is longer than I wanted to ever spend on these things. But I'll just make it quick. Hatred coming out either tomorrow or the next day or something along those lines. It's gotten a lot of press. It's a big controversy, and no one seems to have a nuanced look at it. Everyone's either, oh, it's terrible, or oh, no one should care and just buy it because it's, you know, the game that everyone should buy because of reasons. Streisand effect, for example. Well, I do have a more nuanced position. I think that it's very violent, but that does not mean that it shouldn't be sold. That's ridiculous. And the fact that it's been banned from Twitch, people who play it on Twitch who have their accounts banned, it's already happened. The fact that that's happened. Oh, and it's not being sold at GOG, which is a shame because they're a really good website that genuinely, you know, has a really good ethic. But because it's not being sold there, you know, that sucks. What the hell? You can't censor a game because it's violent. That makes no sense. But on the other hand, I'm not one of those people who's just like, oh well, you know, it's violent and, you know, that's nothing because it's a video game. It's like, no, I understand that some people might have a problem with the fact that it is going around killing just random people. That's quite a tough pill to swallow, isn't it? I mean, why shouldn't it be? But at the same time, as from what I've seen, it's not a very good game, and it's also not very, you're not given any backstory on all the characters, so you don't really empathize with them like you would in some other games. None that I can think of, for example. Well, I guess that any of the, what's it called? Final Fantasy. No, that's not right. Yeah, Final Fantasy games. When any of those characters die, you feel absolutely abysmal because you came to love them. And in this game, they're just random bystanders that you, a protagonist, and by the way, people who are using protagonist to mean good guy, that's not what protagonist means. It just means the main character. You, the protagonist, are just going around mindlessly killing them. You don't really have any attachment to them, so you don't really care, if you know what I mean. So it makes less of an impression on you. But at the same time, I can understand that some people would have a problem with, you know, playing a game where you just go around killing civilians, because some people, myself included, can just put yourself into that situation, and you wouldn't want to have that. But yeah, like I said, I'm not going to get it because it just looks boring to me. It just looks like the same game over and over again. I played a game called Alien Shooter, I think that's what it's called, and there was Alien Shooter 2 and there was Zombie Shooter and Zombie Shooter 2, and they were exactly the same. They were all the same, and it was the same kind of thing, isometric, shoot everything, and that's all you really need to worry about. And even in Zombie Shooter, like, they're all people, they're just zombies. It's like, what's wrong with that one then? Like, no one cares about that one. But yeah, so I guess my point is that I know I said that some people will find it difficult to swallow, but you don't need to buy it. I mean, everyone is able to separate fantasy from reality. I know I am. I'm able to separate fantasy from reality. I don't go around Fuzro-dying people as much as I wish that I could, which kind of invalidates what I just said. But still, I don't go around shooting people, and I've been playing Payday today. So most people aren't, well, I say most people, all people, the vast majority of people aren't going to go and kill people. It's stupid to say that. It's stupid to keep saying this. It's been repeated over and over and over again. It doesn't happen. But at the same time, if this is something that bothers you, you don't need to buy it. It's fine. Don't worry. It's not even that good of a game. You're not missing much. Anyway, that's all I really have to say. I don't know. It's funny because I'm trying to give my opinion of something I don't really have a big opinion about. Like, I don't really care. It looks not like a very good game, so what's even the point? I don't know, some people might enjoy it, but I don't. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. I hope you have a really good rest of your night. It's night here, by the way, in case you're wondering. So, I'll see you around. Have a good week. Bye!